Body burns up the sugar. It's burning up that sugar, and it's storing that fat. Her, like, mouth is definitely, there's something wrong here, okay? There's not a lot of movement here.
Loves chicken.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's why I am so obese. That's why I'm so obese after 12 years.
But I found that it is, like...
That's what it's about.
Go fruit yourself.
So for brunch, I am very excited. I'm going to share with you guys.
Okay, so she's starting with a brunch. So she's actually not eating breakfast. She's eating later, which is already a bad idea.
Honestly, you could eat this any time of the day, but it does include eggs. So,
you gotta get the menstruations in there, don't you?
It is a kimchi rice egg bowl. I haven't really given it an official name.
I mean, is she trying to be Korean or something? Is this like a Korean phase for Kalel? You know, she's got the hair like that, the face, I don't know. And let's just keep in mind here, okay? She's wearing a ton of makeup. So you can't actually see the real surface of her skin. And, you know, like, you just need to keep that in mind, okay? Because her diet is not working for her, but we can't see the evidence of that because she has got the makeup slathered on.
I want to say I invented this because it's very basic, but I did kind of come up with the way of which
okay, we don't care about that ego trip. I just want to see what she is eating. I'm happy to see rice, okay? Rice is how the Asian cultures have stayed some of the leanest in the world. The leanest cultures in the world have been eating a lot of rice for thousands of years. So those of you who think rice makes you fat, please educate yourself.
Then I'm going to put kimchi on top of it.
So she's probably having the kimchi because she thinks it's going to give her like a whole lot of good probiotics. It's going to help her gut. But you know what? The absolute best thing to help your gut is fruit. For probiotics, for repopulating your gut flora. Fruit. Do it. This is very, very salty, okay? Heaps of sodium. It is not a good start to the day because fruit, you need that fructose. You need that fruit sugar first thing.
And then transfer over my eggs.
Look. She got the hensies. You gotta get the what is this obsession with hensies? Seriously, they look disgusting. It's like a solidified snot.
So
what about the baby chicks, Kalel? What happened to the baby chicks that you used to care about that are, you know, directly affected by you buying eggs? It's so disappointing who she's become. Or she always was that person, but she was faking it. Hey, let me know in the comments below whether you think she was authentic or whether you think she was an actress.
I don't by any means want to speak poorly about the vegan diet because
It's not a diet. It is not a diet.
It is not a diet.
It is not a diet. It's not a cuisine. It is a lifestyle for life. It's an ethical lifestyle. You should know. You know, you were like the Peter pinup girl. They wouldn't come for me because I'm too controversial.
I do think it is something that works for almost everyone, assuming that you can be dedicated enough to eat.
Hang on. It works for everybody because we are designed to eat plant foods. We're not designed to eat animals.
A proper diet. I am not. I'm terrible with food. I also have a very bad habit of whenever I'm caught up into something, I'm working, I'm busy,
We don't care. The animals don't care about your pathetic excuses, Kalel. Like, save it. Zip it. Save it. Like, we don't want to know. You know, like, I just feel frustrated watching this, just excuses. You know, like, it doesn't matter. Just get your shit together. Make it work. It is easy. You live in LA. You have no excuse. I've been there. It's like a vegan wonderland. She has no excuse not to be vegan.
I'm just immersed in something else. I won't stop to make food and I will just eat like a bag of chips or I will just eat something that I can throw in the microwave. And I'm very, very, very bad at sticking to a consistent proper diet.
So how is eating animals going to help with that? How is suddenly eating animals going to help you with your eating habits? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's just more excuses from the actress Kalel.
And I just didn't do it right. And I know I didn't do it right, and I know that it was my fault that I ended up being...
Then do it right.
...deficient in a bunch of minerals and nutrients.
Were you really deficient? Well, that is your fault. Obviously, anyone can be deficient when they're under eating. Please show us your blood tests. Show them.
So, yeah, I don't want to speak poorly about the diet.
It's not a diet, and we don't care how you want to speak about it. It is your actions. Your actions that matter. Now you're hurting animals again. That's all that matters.
But I have found that it is like, I'm just going to be completely candid and open with you guys because you guys know I'm very honest. I share things on this channel.
I'm very honest. Come on. You're a very good actress. That's what you are. You're not very honest. You are a paid actress. That's what it's about.
It's more fail-proof to get all of your nutrients and minerals on a diet that includes all of the food groups.
Hang on. Animals are not a food group. They are simply not a food group for humans. What comes out of them, their encapsulated menstruation.
That is not a food.
I feel like I have a much larger safety net that I'm covering all of my nutrients, minerals, whatever.
No, she is just so confused. There is nothing at all found in animals and animal products that cannot be found in plant foods that is essential for human health. Remember that. But there is plenty of things that can be found in the animal products that is going to cause you disease. Okay, so she is completely uneducated.
Side note, I gained weight not...
Side note, it's all just about your weight gain. That's what it's all about, isn't it, Kalel? This isn't about anything other than your weight. And that really irritates me because there are innocent lives here at stake. And when we have so many options, and especially Kalel does in LA, this is not okay. It is not okay in 2019 to be eating animals and their secretions. You do not have to be. She does not have to be. There is no excuse for animal abuse.
Eating animal products. I gained weight because I binge ate tons and tons and tons and tons of processed sugar.
Oh, give me a break. Blaming the sugar as usual. Yeah, that's why I'm so obese. That's why I'm so obese after 12 years on basically binging on sugar. And yes, mostly fruit. I've been eating a bunch of fruit, but I have been eating a bunch of processed sugar. More than this one, trust me, over those 12 years. More than her. Processed sugar is just like, what is that? It's just white sugar. You're just binging. You're just eating white sugar. Of course she's not. She's having cakes, which are full of fat. She's having chocolate. Things that are actually full of animal product fat, which make you fat. You know, the animal fat that you are eating is basically just going straight to your fat stores. When you have sugar, your body burns it up. It's very rare for the body to actually store sugar as fat. Even in an overfeeding scenario, it's very rare for your body to store sugar as fat. But when fat comes in, it just goes to your butt, Some of you are going to love that, going to your butt, your gut, wherever you store the fat, it is going to go there. And you can actually do a biopsy where you go in there and you take out a sample of the fat and you can tell which animals you've been eating. So, you know, you're part pig or you're part chicken or you're part cow. That's what happens when you're eating the animal fat. So sugar is fuel. Yes, white sugar is not the best fuel, but it's still not going to make you fat. That is a lie. That is an absolute well-marketed lie because your body runs on glucose, runs on sugar, first and foremostly over anything. Body burns up the sugar. It's burning up that sugar and it's storing that fat. Remember that.
And barely moved. That's how you gain weight.
That's not how you gain weight. You just don't even know, okay? You do not have any sort of clue. And I'm sure she's just going to talky more about herself and about, I don't know, you know. So we're going to move on here. Go to the food. That's what I want to see. And I just saw an apple. And I'm a little bit excited because I saw some fructose.
I know this is so boring, but for my snack, I decided I'm just going to have an apple and some walnuts.
Because she is in this weight loss mentality, you know, she's restricting. She's got one apple. Is it even a whole apple? Some walnuts.
No, every now and then when you...
I mean, it is good, okay? It's good that she's having fruit and nuts. I'm on board with this, but it's about the whole mentality. It's about why she's eating a particular way, which worries me the most. It's not really for nutrition.
I literally have such a sugar addiction, you guys. I'm sitting here eating this apple and I'm fantasizing about having those little cups of like dipping caramel. Oh my god.
Oh, why has she not made the connection yet? Kalel, 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 Kalel. What are you doing? Why do you think you have this sugar addiction? That's because we are high sugar creatures. Oh. Sometimes I just give me strength. What is going on with the world? Like, it's just this anti-sugar movement is just like so insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, when every cell in your body runs on sugar in a healthy state is running on sugar. Okay, of course you're gonna crave sugar. You're gonna want sugar when your body runs on sugar. Like, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. You know, it makes absolute sense. So she is just demonstrating a deficiency in carbohydrates, a deficiency in fructose. She's actually just demonstrating this deficiency and she wants to binge out because the brain's like, where is my fruit, basically? Fruit first and foremost because we are frugivores, but where is the sugar? I want the sugar because that's my fuel.
Give me my fuel. Where is my freaking fuel?
That is what the brain is saying. So we need to like get it together and listen to the signals from our brain rather than, you know, letting the ego take over and deciding what we're going to put in our gobs.
Gosh, I used to have this all the time as a kid. The one with the little foil top.
Wow, she is so hungry that she's almost orgasming over an old memory of carbohydrates. And so, like, this is so...
Just having a plain apple. I mean, if I had caramel in the house.
Her, like, mouth is definitely... there's something wrong here, okay? There's not a lot of movement here around this area. And I don't know, I think she might have cheek implants. I know she has a chin implant. She's had 2 nose jobs. She's got, like, veneers and all of the rest of it. So... I don't know what it is, but around her mouth, and I think it's because she's getting injections and she's taking away these lines. You know, I have lines here that show that I've had a life of living, you know, and smiling. You know, you get wrinkles here. It is okay, girls. It is okay to have some laugh lines. It just shows that you have character. You don't want to erase all your character and become like an animated thing, you know, like a cartoon, okay? So I think she's getting that as well.
How should I be eating it, but...
Something's not right.
I don't. Okay, so for dinner, I am going to be making a fancy salad. I am not a salad person.
What is that? Okay, so a salad, of course, you know, she's doing the low carb. This is obvious. She's had hardly any calories by this point.
And I just have to say this, but I actually really enjoy this salad, and I think you will like it as well.
You don't want salad to, like, replace the carbohydrate component of the dinner. This is very, very important. If you're just gonna have leaves and greens as like the carbs, you're gonna be hungry, you're gonna binge out. That's just how it goes.
It involves chicken.
Oh no. So she's eating dead bird carcass, of course. Kalel, you are such a hypocrite. Honestly, I'm gonna look it up. Hang on. I remember when she was doing a photo shoot with Peter. I'm sure a lot of you remember Peter, the organization. She was holding a chicken. Let me look it up. Okay, so here is a photo. This is Kalel when she was a vegan holding a rooster, you know, holding the chicken, and she's being all, you know, like, I love the chicken, I love it, you know, I would never eat animals. It's like, yeah, right. You're obviously just being fake here, and now you are eating dead birds. Really, really disgusting.
The cats smell it. Look at that face. Look at that.
Of course, they smell the chicken because that is their actual food, okay? They are carnivores. They're like, yes, that's my food. Give it to me because I'm a flesh eater.
Lots of lettuce, about half.
I mean, it's great that she's got greens. That is awesome. But it's not going to be enough calories. You know, do not replace the carbohydrate component. You know, the rice, the pasta, the potatoes, the fruit, that component where you're going to get a lot of calories, you're going to get a lot of nutrition and carbohydrates and, you know, fructose with the fruit, which is very, very important to your sanity, to how you feel, so you don't get depressed and your weight doesn't go up and down because you're always binging out on the wrong foods.
Half of the container, like lots and lots and lots of lettuce. Then I have some shredded chicken breast, and I'm not putting that much.
Oh, so it's like shredded dead bird carcass. Yummy.
Salmonella strip
on your salad.
I want to say maybe like a cup total, right? And the cats are coming for me right now. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with some seeds. I have pumpkin seeds.
Like, honestly, this is such a low carb dinner here. This is crazy. Kalel, you're not going to be happy on this anti-sugar, this no sugar, this sugar fear that you have. It's crazy. Get the fruit in at least. Have a fruit smoothie at least for breakfast. You are going to go absolutely crazy eating this way. Okay, I've seen enough. I'm going to leave it there. She is obviously under eating. She's doing a low carb diet. She has no idea about science. It's like science has been cancelled for Kalel in 2019. She just has no education at all about how the human body works and how healthy a whole foods vegan diet lifestyle actually is. She's just so confused because she's not getting enough sugar. She's not getting enough brain fuel carbohydrates to her brain in order for it to function correctly. And, you know, she's just a hypocrite. You know, she pretended to care so much about the animals here. You know, like she was just like, oh my gosh, you know, like I would do anything to prevent the cruelty to animals. Like I want to be, you know, I want to be that person who is going to save them all. It's like, no, well, you were just acting. And you should be ashamed of yourself because there is no excuse for animal abuse. I don't care about your little excuses. I don't care about you trying to, like, you know, avoid vegan criticism by coming up with whatever excuses. It's gross. And you should be deleting this video. And this is before we get to these teas. I cannot believe she is promoting these teas to her viewers. It's mind-boggling to me. This is really, girls, please, you know, this is why I do these videos. You know, because I actually care. I don't want to see you suffering after, you know, doing these teas and being like a yo-yo for the rest of your life and having these eating issues. You know, this is really not okay, and she should be completely ashamed of herself for recommending these teas. They're just all about dehydration, irritating the colon, and, you know, poop removal. That is it. Just please, you know, eat a healthy diet. Get the fruit in. Get the fruit in and you won't have to worry about bowel movements. You're going to be lean, fit, and healthy like myself. I'm living proof that this works. Okay, so that's my video for today. Let me know in the comments below who you want more videos from. And if you want to join my group, we are doing vision book at the moment. I'm showing what I eat, what foods I eat presently in order to stay slim and fit and healthy, weight loss, live streams, everything like that. If you want to join the Queen Bees, test it out. There's a join button next to the subscribe button and I might see you in there. Okay. I will see you next video.